Hello boys and girls. Today we're going to look at figuring out what our core values are. This is the core values exercise. Core values. Core values are very important for you to know. Very important for you to know as well. This dog is Spanish. Hola. ¿Qué tal? Bien. Okay, he's not interested. So what we're going to do is you're going to follow the link below. There's a list of core values. If you just put core values list into Google, you'll get this repeated again and again on different people's websites. I don't know who wrote the list initially. If anybody knows, let me know and I'll write a reference to them crediting them. But there's like 10 different websites, usually to do with life coaching, that has this list of 400 core values on it. The first part of the exercise is I would like you to go down that list and pick 20 core values. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is to work from the 20 and then chop it down to 10. Once you've chopped it down to 10, I would then like you to put them in order of importance. Now, when you're doing this, I want you to think about the values that are extremely important to you, the core valioso, that are things that you would fight for. Perhaps if you're a bit of a zealot, the kind of things you would die for. And then just have a little look back at what you came up with. Don't take it seriously. When I did it, I'll put in the notes in the information bar below how I did it last time, and you'll see that I was greedy and I mixed values together. I had like 3 different values in one that I thought were important to have, and I would combine them, and then towards the end of the exercise you could see that I've tried to refine them down to just a few things. The main thrust of this is to find out what's important to you, and you can do this exercise. I would say it's probably wise for you to do this yearly. I haven't done this. I hadn't done this exercise for a year, and it was interesting for me to see how my core values had changed, because I did the exercise in a group setting in Malaysia as part of the Kuala Lumpur NLP meetup group, and when I read it back, I could see that I had the core values of a human being who had been interfered with in multiple contexts in their life, because all my values were independence, sovereignty, control, power, liberty. You know, like I like somebody who'd been enslaved and tortured and abused. That's how I looked. So when you look at your core values and you read them back, you'll learn about yourself. You might think that money is important to you and then find that it doesn't hit the top 10 compared to other values that you've got. The other reason why we stack the values in order of importance is so that you can see where you might have problems in your life. There's a silly example that's overly simplistic. Imagine that you value money, but you value generosity more. And you have a problem in your life where you make plenty of money, but you end up giving a load of it away. Then we could look at your core values and say, hey, you value generosity more than you value money. That's a silly example. Actually, if you were really doing that, you would have porous ego boundaries and people pleaser syndrome, wouldn't you? So it's a great exercise to do. It'll teach you a lot about yourself. Have fun with it, play with it. Try and whittle it down. Try and be strict with yourself and whittle it down to just 10 of the things that you find most important. And if your partner is amenable to it, I suggest that you do this with your partner as well, so that you can see how your core values match up and if there are any major clashes there. I first came across the concept of core values through Anthony Robbins, and he was saying, you know, you could have people at the opposite ends of the political spectrum who were of completely different and conflicting religious beliefs and practices, but if their core values are the same in a marriage or in a partnership, it can still work because they match up. If there are huge incongruences there, mismatches, if there's huge mismatches there, then you're going to have problems. So go through the list, enjoy the exercise, have fun with it, don't take it too seriously, and you know, if you get any major revelations or enlightenments from doing the exercise, please post a comment below. I hope you find this exercise useful. Thank you very much for your time and your attention, and I will talk to you again soon. Cheers.